Hello and welcome to Let's Play a Clash of Kings with me, the Canarian. Now, this is the most recent Clash of Kings update. If it does get another update, and that's a game-breaking one, which most of them are, then unfortunately we won't get that update. However, we're going to go through this, we're going to enjoy this, and yeah, we're going to have fun with that. It's pretty complete though at the moment, so I'm going to read this first before I continue waffling. You go for a stroll in the streets of your hometown when you hear that King Robert has been gored to death by a large boar. The fishmonger that you're speaking with tells you that Eddard Stark, the Hand of the King, tried to usurp the throne, but the valiant King Joffrey's advisors managed to foil his plot, and peace has surely been restored. However, a few days later, a weary traveller arrives with more news. Following the imprisonment of Lord Stark, the Northern Lords marched south to defeat the Lannisters and free their liege. They ambushed the army of the King's Lair, routed his forces, and captured Sir Jaime, after which they broke the siege of Riverrun. All of a sudden, the odds seem to be turning against Joffrey, and his name is no longer shouted in the streets. Making a quick decision, you decide to strike out, hurriedly selling off your meagre possessions to a fat innkeeper, and packing only the most essential. You feel like you have control of your own destiny, and whatever course you take, great deeds await you. Okay, so that's a nice little intro. I'm not going to read this because this will change, so there's no point reading it. Anyway, most pointless choice you ever make in a game, I will be male. And my father, we're going to create a little bit of a backstory, we're not going to go over the top. So, my father, he is going to be, let's see what each of these give us. Travelling merchant, gives us some riding. That gives us more riding. Man-at-arms, hunter, bard, thief, septon. I'm gonna go with thief. It makes it's more interesting. So basically, the idea is that our father was he was basically, you know, a thief. He stole things. Clearly, his life hadn't turned out well in the beginning. And once you start being a thief, you can't really stop being a thief. However, you know, however it happened, we were born, okay? And we went with him, and he tried to get us out of it. So he tried to get us out of this kind of horrible lifestyle into something good. And so we're not going to be a street urchin, obviously. Bard's apprentice is shit. Shop assistant, maybe. Mama, no. Courtier, definitely not. None of these, I think, would suit us or be logical. Page at nobleman's court, no. Wait, craftsman's apprentice. What does that give us? Craftsman's apprentice. Some riding. Or does it? I don't know which ones are attributed to which. Craftsman's. I prefer craftsman's apprentice. We get more strength that way. So clearly we worked for a craftsman, okay, and so basically we worked for however long. Ignore the story on the screen. I'm ignoring that. We're making our own story. So we became an apprentice. We worked really hard, or maybe we didn't. Maybe we were shit. Maybe something went wrong. Maybe we didn't enjoy it. But we left that line of work, and we later became not a farmer. What would farming give us anyway? Basically no money. Probably would give us some items, wouldn't it? So farmer, squire. Definitely not a squire, I would have thought. An acolyte. What is an acolyte? Yeah, no, we're not going to be an acolyte. Bard, definitely not. Begging brother, nope. Goods peddler, nope. No, not a blacksmith. Game poacher, no. I think we'll be a sellsword. I think that's going to be the best one. I don't want to be an outlaw. We don't want to follow in our father's footsteps. So basically, we're good at fighting. We found out, and we decided, hey, we like money, we like fighting. Let's make some money out of fighting. And so we went off and we became a sellsword. Now, what's our reason for an adventure? Oh, well, we're not going to have any of these. Lust for money and power, of course. And that fits in with what I want to do with this kind of character. So we've actually got reasonably balanced stats. We're not charismatic at all, though. So, hey, bugger that. Right. Yeah, let's continue. And we're going to do... I think we will do... See, this one will be more useful for my editing stuff. Just in case we have, like, a really big error. Because I'm using some new software to record now. So hopefully... there won't be any missed parts at all, because This software is really reliable, it would seem, and I haven't had any issues with it. I've tried it and tested it a lot. The worst issues I've had is sound issues, as in I've really had to work to try and get the sound levels right. But other than that, everything's fine. So what are we going to be? Obviously, we've got to be Kunar. What are we going to be? Kunar... Oh, yes, I did look this up. Vasil. So, Kunar Vasil. And Vasil comes from the Greek word for king. And that is because we are going to become a king. Shh, shh, shh. Not immediately, but eventually. And I'm going to put all my power into strength so that I can actually kill things. And let's put some into power strike so I can kill things easier again. I want pathfinding, because most importantly, pathfinding is, it makes us go faster on the map, as it says up there. I'm pointing with my finger, which is useless. But yeah, pathfinding will make us go faster on the map, which will allow us to catch people, and especially smaller parties better, because the smaller your party is, the quicker it moves. So when we become bigger, we'll be faster, and on top of that, so that'll also mean that we use less food per, like, distance traveled. It's good, basically. It's really good. Prisoner management, so we can capture prisoners. We need more charisma to carry more prisoners. Basically, the idea is that, you know, we can catch people and sell them into slavery or ransom them off to people. You know, good stuff. What else do we want? We haven't got anything in riding. I want a bit of riding so that we can eventually ride a horse. And I would like tracking tactics. Let's... Ooh, looting. Amount of loot. Yes. Let's have some looting. And first aid is... No, I want wound treatment. So the party healing, yeah. So that will mean our troops heal quicker. Looting will mean that we get more items from the groups that we hunt down and kill, which is always good because then we can sell those off. Okay, I'm just going to randomize. I want to create a Greek-looking character because, well, I've used a Greek name, and also it suits the kind of story we're going to be pursuing. But I want him to look right, so I'm going to click through these. You'll probably hear mouse clicks. And we want a guy with a nice looking, you know, face, really. A face that I won't look at and go, holy crap, do we really have to go through the campaign with this? Could this guy be changed? There is a particular skin that I am looking for. I think it might be that one. Can we work with this guy? Let's see. Let's change his beard to something a little bit more kingly. Not these horrible things. That chin. Okay, so beard. Yeah, that looks nice. And I want him to have a kind of a Dothraki hairstyle, just because why not? And it also looks cool. Yeah, this'll do. This guy'll do. I mean, I'm not really too bothered. Let's make his hair color darker. I prefer darker hair color for this character. And yeah, there we go. Done. Right, okay, so you join a merchant and his family travelling towards Storm's End. Green shoots of wheat and barley and oats are all across the dark soil of the rolling hills, and on the lower slopes of the snow-capped mountains, herds of cattle, aurochs and sheep are grazing on the summer grass. Occasionally, too, you catch the sight of one of the great war horses that are the pride of the nobility. The land here is rich, but also troubled, as the occasional burnt-out farm bears witness. A testament to the chaos the Tyrell host caused when it marched through the 16 years earlier. You keep a wide berth of the forest where desperate men have taken refuge while passing by the burned ruins of Summerhall. The merchant declares that he's changed his mind, wanting to take his wares to Weeping Tower instead, having heard of Lyseni galleys docking at the nearby harbour. Marvellous. Following a long trek through the rainwood, you finally see the Weeping Town in the distance. You're exhausted by the time you find the inn, where you quickly stash your belongings and go in search of a decent tavern where you can have a well-deserved dinner. According to an old blind man sitting in the corner between two buildings and drinking a mug of stale ale, a kraken has been seen off the coast of Dawn, and a 5-headed calf has been born, killing its mother in the process. Surely an omen to be taken seriously. Dismissing the old fool as crazy, you continue towards the tavern. All of a sudden you hear the sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end. Hairs of your neck on end? Yeah. The rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Right, first encounter. This always happens when you play this mod, by the way. You always get your first little encounter, which you can win or lose, and it doesn't really matter which it happens, but it's better to win. Go on, continue. Here we go. Marvellous. I've never started with a polearm of any... Oh, shit. Okay, so we're fighting an archer. They have a random weapon normally. But yeah, I've never started with a pole arm before. So this is new. I'm going to kind of circle him. He's clearly a bad shot, which is good. Oh shit. Dude, come on. I was beating the fuck out of you. Okay, let's. Yeah, there we go. He fucking shot an arrow into me. Jesus Christ. Hello, dude. And you always meet this guy. So, are you alright? Yeah, did you just walk past the arrow in my body? Well, I guess you're still alive at any rate. I'm not sure what we can say the same for the other fella. Oh, look. He's indifferent to me. Well, that's nice. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night. Although the father knows he won't be the last. You gonna kill more? Am I gonna kill more? Anyway, let's talk more inside. There's a chill to the air I'd rather be without. Marvellous. Okay, so the merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, looking at the door, and then suddenly comes near you to speak. Which he doesn't. You have to go to him to speak. Now, let me explain my observations. Or his, what, I don't know what that was. I clicked through it. You seem a little disorientated. I do not know who you are or where you're from, and to tell you the truth, I do not care. I'm just a simple merchant, and if I've learned anything, it's that the merchants are the first to suffer in hard times. So I'm planning to travel to another country, peaceful and rainless, I hope. I have heard that the free cities gold flows from watery mountains. So, yeah, that does sound a little bit far-fetched, dude. So maybe I'll try my fortune in Pentos or Volantis. Anyways, I advise you, before I leave, to do the same and seek your own fortune in other lands. War is sure to engulf the Seven Kingdoms now that the hand has been executed, and the people will be nothing more than war fodder. Poverty feeds on the weak, and the strong men abuse the sword and the lance to impose their power and control over the humble ones. In order to trade, we must pay heavy taxes in each city, sort out bandits and pirates, and pray that a local lord, ignorant and lazy, do not try to get half of our merchandise to fund his next feast or buy a new horse for his son. To be honest, there are bloody pirates and looters everywhere. So we're going to Essos. Glad that I pulled the arrow out of me. Didn't need to go to that door. I went to that door anyway. So here's the world map. If you've never played Mount & Blade before, this is probably a surprise. If you have played Mount & Blade before, this is the map of the Seven Kingdoms. It's really big. And then you've got Essos here, of course. Now, Essos is where we're going, and we are going to be going to Mir first. Because we're going to go and get some troops from these Mirish villages. So let's get on with it. Yep, I get it. Right, we need to keep an eye on ourselves. We move rather... I'm amazed we can pilot a ship by ourselves. If you can hear something in the background, by the way, that's my heater. I don't have central heating right now, which is great, really, you know. But luckily it's not too cold. And we have this heater here that makes lovely noises when it cools down. We have it on a timer. Anyway, I'm amazing, okay? Okay, the looters there, we need to avoid them. I'm piloting a ship, or managing a ship, on my lonesome. No one else, just me on my ship doing all the work. Okay, that's no one to worry about, nothing to worry about. That's Tyroshi. And we need to keep an eye out for pirates and looters along the coast, and yeah, those are looters. And we need to go to the villages. Right, we're not going to have to stop by those villages. We're going to go up to the Bay of Mirth first, and we'll work our way down getting troops. And there's a reason I'm going to Mir first, okay? Because I could go to any of these first, really. Tyrosh I think it has good swordsmen, okay? It's people turn into swordsmen. Mir, however, its guys turn into are pikemen, and they turn into a really good infantry force, and that's going to be where we want to start. Now, Lys, or Lice, sorry, if I'm more accurate, 5, that's a fantastic start. Lice, they have skirmishers, and they are really cool once they're leveled up, but initially, they are a little bit weak. But after that, they get really, really good. So, how much money do we have? 50 coins. Okay, so we're going to go to Mir and sell the stuff that we don't need. And that'll get us in a good start to be able to hire more dudes and then go and deal with some sort of group of bandits. 5 more. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to go to Mir, sell off the stuff we don't need. Keep an eye out for bandits and looters and slavers. Slavers are a thing out here. Pirates, you see? Okay, so then we'll go to those places. Right, okay, so let's go to the marketplace. Goods merchant. No, not the goods merchant. We want to go to the armor merchant. He'll pay us good money for our coif and our tunic. There we go. And now we have plenty of money to go and buy more soldiers. So let's go to Malomir. No, actually, let's go to 9 crowns. That's going to be a better choice. That will also be a more efficient route. So 9 crowns and then Rayhaven. This bit is just a little bit of, you know, gathering our forces. Once we've got at least 20 men, I would say that we're in a reasonable stead. Probably want a little bit more than that, but hey. Okay, I think we've got close to 20 men now. 18, marvelous. This should allow us to handle small groups of looters and slavers. Oh, and by the way, yeah, you really preferably want to fight group forces that, at least early on, if you're playing this, if you fight slavers, I find are really good to fight, because they normally have horsemen. That's looters. Looters are, you know, just pretty shit. So you can fight them anyway. But slavers normally have like half of their forces horse, which is good. It's good, trust me, it's good. Because the reason it's good is because that means that when they charge at you, half of their force gets you before the other half. So you basically fight them in halves. And shall we go and fight them? No, not pirates. I don't think pirates would be a good idea. No, we're not going to fight pirates. We're going to avoid pirates. I will say I've found that pirates seem to be quite present on the... we're going to go out into the middle of the desert. Pirates seem to be quite present over here in the west around Tyrosh. I haven't encountered many pirates when I've played just this game for the lols. Down here, for instance, or up there. Just Tyrosh seems to be... This area seems to be made for pirates. Marvellous. Okay, 5 Lyseni skirmishers. So we have quite a good force here now. I think what we'll do is we'll go across to Herwell, see if we can get any dudes there. I think we've got enough money. We can hire 1 more. What we'll do is we'll just go across anyway, and we'll make our way back around. So hopefully we'll encounter some sort of, you know, evil group of dudes here, and then we'll be able to make our way back to gather more soldiers there. Okay, and we're at sea. This makes more sense, 28 of us all managing a ship, rather than just me, you know, doing all the sailing, Captain Jack Sparrow style. Farmers, okay, don't worry about them. Oh, we will be attacking trade caravans. We aren't good guys in, you know, we are selfish. Looters. Oh, they're running from us, that's cute. Let's go to Baywind. But yeah, we aren't good guys. We aren't just gonna like leave alone the people who we want to attack, you know. I mean, if there's, for instance, we're not going to attack the powers that be here in Essos, because they could hurt us, and we might want to make friends with them. But if a Dornish, if, you know, a Reach or a Stormlander or Westerland's caravan goes by, and we feel like we can take it, we will take it. They are really profitable to attack as well. We lost 9 coins. What are you talking about? Our week hasn't gone past, has it? That would be annoying if it has. Have to hope that nobody runs away. Okay, right. Okay, let's go this way. Slavers, marvelous. Let's grab them. Yeah, go get them. Go get them. See, they think that they can take us. We will destroy them, however. We've got 29, they've got 18. This is going to be a bloodbath for them. Okay, though I will say, our troops are rather shit right now, okay? They're really cheap to maintain, but they are shit. I mean, look at them. They are just pikemen. Okay, so I'm going to rename these groups because I don't like calling them archers and infantry. I'm going to rename them to be pikemen. Okay, let's form ranks. Form ranks down here, though. And let's have you brace your polearms. There we go. And I will be ready. Okay, so let's get our shield up so that they can't just... Right, as soon as they get close. There we go, taking down some of their horses. And the order. Right, okay. God, let's save some of our skirmishers. This slaver leader is the real problem here. He's really good. I killed him. I killed the slaver leader. Right, marvelous. Yes! Yeah, go skirmishers. Okay, skirmishers. I'm going to need you guys to hopefully be able to... There we go. We're level 2. Marvelous. Okay, they've still got a horseman behind us, so we need to be aware. However, where are their infantry? There are their infantry. I don't know. You'll only be able to see them in 1080p, I think. But if you can see, there's just some trees over there. Their shadows are appearing. Maybe on the lower resolution, you're starting to see them appear now. But, yes, so we're going to fight them. We're going to fight them in ranked formation. Okay, so our pikemen, they're pretty shit. These guys are technically better fighters than them. However, our massed formation should mean that we can win. I don't know if we've lost any dudes yet. I wouldn't be... Yeah, we've lost a dude. Okay, so this is the best reason for this formation. Look at our dudes. Our skirmishers are throwing over our formation right now. And we're just about to... There we go. Okay, so charge in. There we go. Okay, we get it in there. Oh, shit. We're being attacked. Yeah, save me, save me. Ah, shit, right, I've been knocked out. That's bad, but luckily we have a loyal army, and they're going to beat the crap out of this dude. Look at him, look at him. There we go. Come on, we've won. Oh, that dude's got an arrow in the back of his back. Right, okay, well done, dude, for continuing to fight, though. So we actually, only 3 of our men are dead. 2 are wounded. I'm wounded, so I'm going to take a while to heal up. But that's good, and that's really good. And this is the end of our part, but I will quickly finish off. Yeah, we've got way better armor than this. And this is the best part of it. We get all this loot, which we're going to be able to sell. This is going to be a lot of money. And we gained 339 coins just looted off of their bodies. That is fantastic. Rout of enemies. Slaver horseman. Nah, he's going to get away. Anyway, this is the end of this part. This has been quite a long part. It's been the start, though. And it's been a fantastic start. We killed our first group of slavers. We took their money. We took their resources. We're going to sell them at a town and make loads of money. And I really hope that you like this first episode of this series. It's going to be really fun. And I'll tell you more of my plans, my great plans for Kunar Vasil in the next part. So I hope you enjoy this. If you did, leave a like or a comment. Also share this video to help out this series and the channel, and subscribe if you don't want to miss an episode, and if you want to see more of my other videos. And I'll see you next time. Have fun.